As we have discussed previously, there are three phases in a hockey game: offense, defense, and the undetermined possession phase. As a team, we are on offense when one of our players has the puck on their stick, putting us on offense. When an opposing player has the puck on their stick and are in full control of the puck, we are playing defense. The last phase is the undetermined possession phase, or the fighting for the puck phase, when no player has full control of the puck on his stick. Instead, the players are fighting for the puck to gain possession and go on offense. In this video, we are discussing how to play defense when our opponent is in possession of the puck in our zone. The first principle of playing defense is often called goal side positioning, which means that each player on our team needs to keep their body between the opposing player they are covering and our net. This is a key principle in all team sports, including basketball, soccer, and football. If all five of our players can keep their body between the player they are covering and our net, we will limit the number of shots our opponents get from the danger areas of the ice, the middle of the ice, and the front of our net, often referred to as the slot, and we will reduce the number of goals we give up in a game. Here is a diagram of what goal side positioning looks like. In this diagram, the opposing forward, F1, has the puck in the corner. The closest player on our team is the right defenseman, RD in red, so he pressures F1 to try to force a turnover of the puck, making sure to keep his body between F1 and our net. The center on our team, C in red, supports down low below the faceoff dots by covering F2, making sure to maintain goal side positioning by keeping his body between the player he is checking and our net. Our left defenseman, LD in red, is responsible for covering the front of our net and is called the net front D. His job is to cover F3 in blue by maintaining goal side positioning by keeping his body between his man and our net. When we are playing defense in our end, our wingers, RW and LW in red, are responsible for covering the opposing team's defensemen, LD and RD in black. They do this by maintaining goal side positioning, by positioning their bodies between the opposing players they are covering and our net. If one of our players fails to maintain goal side positioning, it will usually result in a high quality scoring opportunity for our opponent and often a goal. Here are some examples of goals being scored in the NHL when a player loses goal side positioning and gets caught on the wrong side of the puck. In this clip, Toronto's number 44, Morgan Rielly, loses his check and is unable to maintain goal side positioning, creating a passing lane to the slot area. Toronto's number 64, David Kampf, initially has strong goal side positioning. However, he is unable to maintain it as Ottawa's Claude Giroux is able to jump around him and whack away at a rebound unchecked as Kampf falls to the ice after losing his check. Eventually, Giroux is able to score before Toronto can recover to prevent a goal. If Kampf was able to maintain goal side positioning and keep his body between Giroux and his net, he would have prevented this goal. The box plus one system is an easy system to learn and can be very effective as long as each player is aware of the zone and opposing player they are responsible for covering, and they do their job without trying to do their teammates' job. However, when a player starts running around the defensive zone, vacating their quadrant, and not allowing their teammates to do their job, the system breaks down quickly. If the puck is in the right corner and the left defense leaves the net front position to attack the puck in the right defense's quadrant, the slot area in front of the net is left wide open, often leading to a goal, since this is the most dangerous area on the ice to give up a shot. There is no reason for the left defense to be in the right corner in this situation, since it is not his job. Checking the puck is the right defense's responsibility. The left defense has to cover the net front, while allowing the right defense and center to pressure the puck in the corner. At the same time, if the puck is on the right side of the ice, the left winger should not be on the right side of the ice pressuring the puck. His responsibility as the weak side winger is to sag down into the high slot to cover both the high slot area and the weak side opposing defenseman.
+1 is a simple defensive zone coverage system that divides the ice below the blue line into 4 even sections. Each skater has one section that becomes their responsibility to manage. What's important to remember is that even if your section isn't directly involved in the play, there is plenty you can do within your section to effectively support the play. Let's go over that by talking about each skater's role. In this basic box +1, there are 4 sections of the defensive zone, but there are always 2 sides, the strong side and the weak side. Whichever side the puck is on, that's our strong side. The strong side defenseman is tasked with pressuring the puck carrier when they enter the ice, anywhere from below the face-off dot to the middle of the crease. The weak side defenseman always moves to the front of the net and keeps a strong presence there by using the body. This skater wants to battle with and control the opponent's stick in order to make things as difficult as possible for those hunting for an easy scoring opportunity. Now for the centerman's role. Since they have no distinct boundaries in the defensive zone, this player is given one of the most responsible roles on the ice. The center must be able to support the defensive players as they battle for the puck below the goal line and along the half boards. If they overcommit, one pass could leave them behind the play. The centerman's goal is to always keep themselves in a position where they are contributing to the play, but ultimately one step ahead of it. The center must also know when to switch sides of the ice as they play shifts from one side of the defensive zone to the other. The strong side winger has the job of covering the opposing team's strong side defense by continuously adjusting for solid defensive side positioning. Their goal is to always keep themselves in a position where they are between their player and the goal. The weak side winger will have the responsibility of covering the weak side high slot area. They will keep their head on a swivel, closely watching the opponent's weak side defenseman. What this does is create security for the middle of the ice. If your players know their own ice and learn to keep their heads on a constant swivel, reading and rereading the unfolding play, then you have given them what they need to find composure and eliminate more scoring opportunities while under siege in the defensive.
This clip is a perfect example of the importance of playing good defense and how good defense can quickly lead to a strong offense. The weak side winger in this clip is Boston's right winger Jake DeBrusk. With the puck on the left-hand boards, he makes a smart decision to sag down into the high slot area to protect the danger zone, while at the same time keeping his head on a swivel so that he is aware of the position of Florida's weak side defenseman. When the pass is made, DeBrusk does a great job of having his stick on the ice and in the passing lane so that he is able to deflect the puck up into the defenseman's body into the neutral zone. He then works hard to pressure the puck and chip it by the defenseman, leading to a 2-on-1 and ultimately a goal. Smart defense leads to offensive opportunities and goals.